Rise and shine, everyone.
Hello
It is
there.
6 o'clock here on your Friday, Junior, your Thursday morning. Jason here and Alicia's here as well to start the day.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get over. What's so funny? Let's
I
get to John. We got
What happened?
I don't
She
know.
showed up.
He just was giggling as we came on air.
What happened?
I don't know.
got the giggles this morning.
All right, I love it. I love it. 23 degrees outside this morning. I've been saying it all morning. It's wild. I look at the average low. It's more common to be 0 than 23 right now. That's how warm this actually is. I think it's wrong for me to sit up here and say it's cold outside. So we're looking at weekend light snow, especially north. Brainerd area, if you guys are watching in the Brainerd Lakes region, couple inches. I don't know if it'll be enough to actually get your snowmobiles out, but that's a start. Tuesday, snowstorm misses us for the most part. We might see another inch there, but then another snowstorm possible next Thursday. So it is very active as we go into the next week. Teens to the north, 20s here in the Twin Cities down to Rochester, Mankato. Temperatures this afternoon will be in the middle to upper 20s. Seasonably warm, but it's a start for people who need that cold air. We will track that busy week in my full forecast.
Yeah, get your sleep this weekend, John. You're going to be busy next week
I know
forecasting some
Gearing up.
storms.
I love it.
All right, let's give you a look at the map. It is quiet out there. That's the great news. The lack of storms right now. The roads are in great shape. No crashes, no delays. Drive times are average. All right, 6:02 is the time, and our top story. We could be anywhere from minutes to hours away from the city of Minneapolis clearing a large homeless encampment.
This comes after 2 previous postponements and a lawsuit to stop the eviction. Camp Nino Kasi is at the corner of 13th Avenue South and East 23rd Street in the Phillips neighborhood. The city says it's become a public safety concern. Our Cece Gaines is live with more on today's controversial clearing. Cece.
And tell you that the closure has not happened yet, but a small crowd has formed outside of the encampment, and we've also seen some residents coming in and out of the encampment all throughout the morning. So closure hasn't happened yet, but city staff will be here at some point today for this closure to start. Now, I know that it's been mentioned that this is a controversial closure, and that's because for months now, organizers here say that the space has only been used so that, the homeless people here can recover and heal from addiction. But at the same time, the city has said that it's been a safety and a public health concern. Now, 12 hours ago, the city did release a letter to the media, and I'll actually read some highlights from that letter. And the city says that for the past 4 months, the encampment has been the site of a fatal shooting, a drug overdose death, sexual assault, more than 100 911 calls, and much more. They also say any encampment, especially in the winter, doesn't provide safe and dignified housing. So that's why they've been dedicating time to helping people find other housing and shelter options. We're told there are over 200 people at this encampment, and as of yesterday, 111 people have been connected to housing or shelter, and help will continue even after the closure. Now, all morning we'll be monitoring when this closure will happen. We know things are kind of getting set up here behind me here, so we'll be monitoring that and giving you more information about 30 minutes. Also in 30 minutes, we'll be hearing from camp leaders about how they're feeling about this just moments away from it happening. Jason, Alicia?
Cece, it's kind of hard for us to make out what is happening behind you. It looks like a picture of Mayor Fry of some sort.
Some sort of picture.
Yes. So some residents here, yes, there's this billboard type thing happening of Mayor Fry right now, and some other signage coming out right now. So that's what's happening. That looks like they're kind of setting up maybe for a little chat or maybe a march or something like that. But I'll monitor it and update you in the next half hour.
All right, Cece Gaines. Yeah, keep an eye on things for us out there. Thank you very much for your reporting this morning.
This morning, we're still waiting for an update on the condition of a mother and her 6 children hospitalized after a house fire in St. Paul, but we have learned new details. We first told you about this story on Sunrise yesterday. Fire officials say they responded within 4 minutes of getting the call and were able to quickly put out the fire. They pulled out 6 kids and their mom, who were all unconscious. Officials say one firefighter ran into the home 3 times to grab 3 of those kids. Paramedics performed CPR and rushed them to the hospital. The fire chief says he's making sure his crew is being taken care of as well after experiencing one of the most difficult fire calls he's seen in his 30-year career.
We do this for a living, right? It's our job, but it's still, we're human beings, and it's very difficult to do a lot of times, and to maintain composure and to maintain the reason why we're there.
Officials say their preliminary investigation suggests the fire was an accident. They think it started in the living room on the main floor, and the layout of the home made it difficult for the family to escape.
In just the last 12 hours, a federal court unsealed dozens of court documents that include the names tied to a 2017 lawsuit involving Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein died by suicide in 2019 while awaiting trial over federal sex trafficking charges. The heavily redacted records were part of a defamation case filed by Ghislaine Maxwell by one of Epstein's accusers, Virginia Giuffre. Maxwell claimed Giuffre lied about being trafficked by Maxwell and Epstein. The deposition transcripts mention several significant names. So coming up here after sunrise, the Today Show will list those names and how those people are responding. Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty is boosting her office's compliance with rules for police officers who testify in court. Prosecutors are required by law to tell the defense if there's anything in the officers' past conduct that will cast doubt on their credibility as witnesses in trial. It's known as the Brady-Giglio disclosure rule, which stems from 2 Supreme Court rulings. The county attorney has been working with law enforcement agencies across the county to come up with a new system to track that information.
We really do have this obligation to hand over that information. And so our hope is that when the defense sees that we've got this process and gains confidence in it, they will not subpoena particular officers or departments.
Moriarty says cases have been thrown out in the past because prosecutors failed to disclose enough information about officers and other professionals on the witness stand.
Changes could be coming to the group that heads up public transportation in the Twin Cities. A legislative task force is focusing on overhauling the Met Council. Yesterday, they heard several different proposals. Among them, one that would create a council that's fully elected by the public. Right now, members are appointed by the governor. Another would expand the number of members and create term limits. The Met Council has been under intense scrutiny from lawmakers after projects like the Southwest Light Rail have gone over budget.
We turn now